a little bit more mature, but there's only so far you can go when it's actually meant to be a kid's cartoon.
Yeah.
But yeah, we'll see how that goes.
So let's see. When did this premiere? On February 7th, 2012.
Yeah, and that was actually when my editing was getting a little bit better. So you might see some improved editing right here. And I managed to pick some. I was writing my scripts a little bit better, so the direction I think was a little bit better.
Mm.
Yeah.
But what's the deal behind F-Zero GP Legend anyway? Why did you decide to pick it up after Zatch Bell?
Well, we were kind of going slow with Zatch Bell at that moment. Kristen was still my main voice actress for Zatch, but she was still getting swamped with school, so she didn't have that many opportunities to record. So because that was slowing down, I was looking at other series, and I saw F-Zero. I'm like, let's do that. It looks exciting, it looks fun, and it's got the big moment at the end on the last episode. Falcon Punch, and yeah, before we did F-Zero, we actually did the Falcon Punch English dub, and I may bring back, I may remaster that at some point because I did the voice of Black Shadow, and I don't think it fits at all. Honestly, I think I'm a little bit too high pitched for that.
Yeah, we're still trying to find a good Black Shadow.
I mean, if Chris, he did message me 2 days ago. He said he can't record anymore, so we're probably gonna go with your take.
All right.
Yeah. All right. Anyways, so without further ado, here is episode 1 of F-Zero GP Legend.
And remember, kids, don't sit too close to the screen.
I love this opening.
Yeah. Is this like actual music from F-Zero?
Well, this is the Japanese opening, and this is the song that plays during the Falcon Punch.
Mm-hmm. Now, all I know about F-Zero, I know from Super Smash Brothers, so...
yeah, actually, just mostly Captain Falcon is the only character that appears.
Yeah. I mean, I know some of these people from trophies.
Yeah, but you've never played any F-Zero games? Cause
but I hear they're really good. I looked it up, and the main mechanic sounds very interesting.
Oh yeah, they're real fun. I mean...
you either have shields or boost, but they come from the same meter, and I thought that's a really interesting idea.
Yeah, and
Also,
honestly...
I hear they're really hard. Like, on the higher difficult, I hear they're like, one mistake and you're done.
Yeah, but honestly, these are the only kind of racing games I would play. I really don't like the old-fashioned, just straight-up car games. Cause
what about Mario Kart?
Mario Kart's fun. Anything that's just got an interesting twist to it. That's not really just essentially a NASCAR game.
Although some people do like the realism aspect.
I know, and trust me, I've seen commercials for that, and the graphics are amazing. That looks like a real car.
Graphics.
What?
Well, graphics.
Yeah, I mean. Graphics are honestly a good point as far as reviewing a video game is concerned, honestly. Sorry if it's a little too loud, folks.
Yeah, I'm kind of worried about us drowning out the audio.
Yeah.
We're more important! Is that you on...
yeah, that's me doing the announcements. I make a good announcer, I think.
Yeah.
For those of you who don't know what the pace lap is, the pace lap is simply a formality among racers. You just take one quick lap around.
To warm up the engines.
Warm up your engines, make sure everything's all working okay, make sure the refs are going.
At this point, there is one thing I gotta ask. Why did you choose to keep the 4Kids dub name for Ryo Suzaku Rick Wheeler?
Honestly, because... you can't really tell if he is Japanese by the animation, so it honestly doesn't matter. And, I mean, Rick Wheeler, I know the name is gimmicky, Wheeler, he's a racer, but, yeah, Ryo Suzaku is certainly not an over-the-top name at all. It only means Dragon Thunderbird. Yeah, that name is not over the top.
Everyone's sweating profusely before the race begins.
Well, I mean, yeah. These are high-speed races. Yeah. I think they said the average speed of these races is 200 kilometers per hour, which is 500 miles an hour.
So not.
Yeah.
Opening.
Lap.
No, actually that was Sukato. Hey. I know that means that's like New City.
Yep. And that's another awesome part about F-Zero, the soundtrack.
They kept the soundtrack from the games. Yeah, that's great. I like that.
Well, actually, not in the show. I actually added this in.
Oh.
Yeah, actually, one thing you guys probably have noticed about F-Zero by now is that the soundtrack is not of the Japanese or 4Kids version. It's actually from the games themselves that I've cut and edited in.
That's good.
Yeah.
That's a good idea.
I wanted to add a little of my own touch on there.
Who do you think you are, Dino Breath? Take this! Ha! You don't know who you're messing with. I've been doing this for 150 years.
Oh, he's old.
Well,
yeah, I know.
Yeah, you know the story?
Yeah. I mean, you can basically jump in on any episode and you get a gist of what's going on.
That is the good part about F-Zero GP.
It's not really plot intensive. I mean,
Yeah.
certain.
I mean, to a point it is, but yeah, you can literally jump in anywhere and know what's going on.
She looks like Betty from the Flintstones in that dress.
A little bit.
At least it's like the caveman cut
Yeah,
at the bottom.
like a future version of Betty.
Yeah, plus she's got like similar hairstyle.
But
And hair color, yeah.
at least it's not Rosie O'Donnell. Oh my
Yeah.
god, that movie was horrible.
Oh, for the Flintstones movie, yeah.
Yeah,
I was
did you
like-
see
I
that?
I think I watched like half an hour. I was like, this is really awful. Why am I watching this?
And yeah, when I immediately saw Rosie O'Donnell, I had the same reaction Nostalgia Critic had. I'm like, no, Rosie O'Donnell is not Betty. Wow, you're completely missing the point here.
Uh-oh. Bad guy.
Oh yeah. Yeah, this is Zoda before he had his surgery to give him a pipe on his face.
The third-degree criminal Zoda has escaped and is making his way towards the Brooklyn Bridge.
Zoda? No way.
I'm time to take the law into my own hands.
Well, he is a police officer. See, he's got a
Oh,
siren.
right.
Yeah. He's just got his own car because he's so freaking awesome.
Yeah, sure.
He's got
He's a racer. He's a police. What is it, this guy?
Well, I mean, those of you who've seen Sonic X, you know they hire their, Sam Speed and the Speed
And
team.
for those of you who saw the Sonic X 4K stuff, I feel very sorry for you.
Yeah, but all the same, yeah, it makes sense to have a high-speed racer on the on a police team to catch criminals.
So who's doing Zoda here?
Benny Balmaceda.
Is he not with you anymore? Or?
I messaged him. He hasn't responded. If he doesn't respond in another couple days, we'll go with your take on Zoda.
He does pretty well. He's
Yeah.
doing pretty well. Why is he shooting his own foot?
No, he's shooting the door off to.
Oh.
Yeah.
All right, sure. Sure. Ooh, this is the speed racer-esque reaction shot.
Oh! Oh, that sucks, man. Being separated from your girlfriend.
For like 130 years. Yeah, that'll do it.
Should I spoil anything for
I
these days?
know already. It's okay.
All right.
I looked at. I go to TV tropes first. So there's like Spoiler City. Get the tags off.
Hello, Jody.
Hello, Doctor. So, can you help him?
Well, the damage was pretty severe. He was banged up pretty good.
Let's keep our fingers crossed.
Who's doing the voice for Dr. Stewart?
Actually, in this episode, it was just it was a guy I found on Voice Acting Alliance, but he didn't respond after this episode.
So you had to switch him out for someone else.
For Stan, yeah, and Stan actually I think does a better job, honestly.
Oh, it's Actor Man. Hello, Actor Man.
Hey, you're spoiling who's gonna do the voice here.
I'm not gonna lose here.
Oh, shut up, Rex.
When are we gonna have hover technology? That's just.
Well, according to Back to the Future 2,
Oh, yeah,
we should have it this year.
Well, no, we already have hoverboards, but they're of course not affordable. I'm just.
Wait, we have hoverboards since when?
Yeah, you haven't seen the video of the hoverboard?
No.
Yeah, I'll send it to you.
This is your new uniform now.
I'm your new commanding officer, Captain of the High Orbit Division, Jody Summer. Rick Wheeler, starting after today, you'll be taking orders from me now.
it's kind of a wooden delivery. But then again, I guess that sort of fits Jody. I've always kind of thought she's sort of clipped and like her. So actually, I think that really fits her.
Yeah, actually a little bit of a revealing here. Jody is actually, I think, part cyborg.
Dude, no spoilers. What's wrong with you? Yeah, I watched episode 9, so I know.
Well, I imagine it'd take him a while to get this, seeing as he just was unthawed here. It's like, oh shit, that's right, I was gonna propose to my girlfriend.
Oh, my life sucks.
You grabbed the wrong uniform.
Rick, where are you going?
I got a promise to keep.
Dude, you're about 130 years too late for that, sorry.
150.
Whatever.
Yeah.
It's like the first episode of Futurama, isn't it?
Welcome to
the world of tomorrow!
Do you have to do that every time?
It's a little thing called showmanship.
What the? Where am I?
Starting to put it together? The city you knew as New York is now called Mute City. Year
Sure.
2201.
Gee, only 150 years for the name change.
50 years now, until we unsolved you. All this time? I've been asleep?
Well, looks like you've got set your alarm clock.
Thank God Justin's gotten better mic quality since then.
Sounds like he's a robot.
Yeah.
You could please show him around, DH.
Robo Jack.
Yep. Robot Australian.
No way!
Also, the stuck sound effects.
Oh, as far as like the footsteps?
Yeah.
I mean, that's all I can really find. Really, I can't really.
We
find...
can always record our own.
Mm-hmm.
Huh? Hey, who are you? Huh?
I don't understand. Where's the clutch?
Hey, the keys! Huh? Where are the keys? What? Oh, here you go. She's got a weight divisor of 1850. Twin engines and acceleration, that's... Hey, what are you doing?
20 engines.
Yeah. That's
Sure, why not?
Oh, come on. Look at that thing. It's got to have 2 engines to power that much thrust.
20. Didn't you say 20?
2. Twin. 2.
Oh, I thought you said 20.
No,
It's
twin.
like 20 engines. Grrrt.
That would be a moving engine.
Something comes to mind. Why didn't you stop where the 4Kids dubs... Why didn't you start where the 4Kids dubs stopped?
Honestly, I think in this case, people might have needed a little
bit more.
Yeah, and...
Because, with Zatch Bell, I guess that wasn't really an option because they were like 100 and...
Yeah.
120 in or something like that.
What the heck? Huh?
The future!
Huh?
Yeah, all predictions of the future are probably pretty off. I mean...
So, do any racers like cameo in this part? I like this part. That would be kind of cool if some.
Well, so far, Jody Summer,
Well, no, like cameo like in the crowds over here. That'd be kind of.
no, they don't. No.
That would have been kind of cool.
Hey, what the heck? How do you make this thing go faster?
Not enough speed.
I heard ya! I better exit. Hey, Brooklyn!
Yeah. Just hearing Brooklyn now, I think of just...
Yeah, Wheeler.
Yeah.
Wheeler.
Huh?
probably her. Not.
No, just same haircut, same body shape.
Oh, same, demeanor and expression.
Sorry,
What?
mate. Forgive me.
Yeah,
If you want to remember something, you come here.
that's not a very good,
My
Australian
quality?
yeah, or Australian accent either. It's like,
Sorry, mate.
Yeah, he's getting better. He's just.
it's like,
it's
well,
just-
I mean, I know this was when you guys were all starting out.
yeah,
Just
but
don't
it took some practice.
But it was only like a half take, and then that sounds good enough.
Join us war.
Well, if you're a senior officer, this division's got to be a joke.
Well then, let's have a race.
Race?
Right.
I'm gonna stop and get myself a drink.
Sweet dance party!
Yep.
I'm so handsome!
Sounds good. Here's enough Jack to go.
All right, I'm out of here.
Come on, don't be like that. Grab a drink. I might just be able to slide one of these ladies to you.
Oh no, their cooties will get on me. It's like this expression.
Boy, it's been 150 years.
Yeah, I don't want girls touching me.
Gross, ew.
Boy, wait up. You know, mate, it was a real bitch to get you out here. All without a thanks, mind you.
I ate some bottle of wine.
You're pretty cocky, so I don't even know how to drive yet. So you want to race or what? You'll lose.
What was that? I was beating chumps like you before you were even born, mate.
If that's the case, let's race. If I win, I want the dragon bird you're riding it. Got that?
Fine, don't cry to me when you lose.
Also, I forgot to ask him for anything if I win.
Yeah.
Oops.
This actually kind of does prove what a good racer Rick is. I mean, this is a brand new vehicle, and yet he's using it like he's used it, yesterday. Fun trivia, guys. This is actually Captain Falcon's theme from F-Zero GX. Yep.
Foreshadowing much?
What?
Oh yeah, right.
Hey, come on. Why are you slowing down?
Damn it. Come on. How the hell do I make this thing go faster?
Faster, 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 faster!
Damn it.
Well, time to put this race into high gear.
How do you think I compare to the 4Kids actor? Like, because honestly,
Pretty well.
it's just with 4Kids, the actors aren't actually that bad. It's
Yeah, I
just,
know. It's the lines
The-
and the rampant censorship.
Yeah.
Unnecessary. So, like, they censor the stupidest stuff. It's like,
Yeah.
like the rice balls in Pokemon that change the burgers. Why
Or
the hell?
peanut butter and jelly
Why
sandwiches.
the hell would you do that?
Yeah, and what's more, if you're gonna censor it, at least edit it so it looks like a peanut butter and jelly
Instead of
sandwich.
just like a fuzzy, instead of like a fuzzy
and
burger.
still a rice ball. Yeah, it's still a rice ball. You can't call that a peanut butter and jelly sandwich unless you're saying, unless you're also gonna.
And the crow goes wild!
Yeah.
Like one big NASCAR.
Here I am
one
talking
big
about peanut butter.
Space NASCAR!
Peanut butter and jelly sandwiches, and then Rick just completely almost totals his car. Yeah, another thing.
This is basically Space NASCAR if you come to think of it.
Yeah, but that's what makes it cool.
Space NASCAR.
What you gonna join on us?
I haven't seen many rednecks in this series though yet.
And in this car.
Well, they're space rednecks. They're aliens.
Yeah.
Aliens, space
Right?
rednecks.
You might have been a good racer 150 years ago, but here, you're still in school. And that was lesson number 1. Class dismissed.
That's lesson number 1.
Damn it.
Jody Summer watches you while you race.
Well, she's gauging his potential and everything. She's got.
Sure, I know.
Yeah. What?
Sounds like a really good, like really creaky like trampoline instead of like a hydraulic deal.
Yeah.
How does he recognize him? I mean,
Well, who would forget that laugh after he nearly killed you?
There's no doubt in my mind. That guy is.
Even though he's purple and he's an alien.
And he has a pipe coming out of his
he's-
head.
And he's completely different.
Have been detected in the nearby vicinity. They have to be taken into custody and processed.
Hey, where's Rick?
I think I might have scared them all.
Jack, what did you do?
That's just teaching them a lesson.
Whenever it's switched to Jack's like, here.
The hum from his mic.
Yeah.
Again, he got a better mic.
Yeah.
I'm driving that car and ain't no one else getting in it but me. Got it?
But Rick, he lost. He
I
lost
actually
the
do
race.
think that you do a really good job as Rick here.
Really?
Yeah.
Awesome, thanks.
That's how you beg and have it your way.
Enough, you two. To move out.
Yeah.
Oops.
My bad on the
Well, no,
editing.
she was a cyborg, or she just malfunctioned there.
Yeah.
That's what happened. It's foreshadowing. It's foreshadowing that she's a cyborg.
Yeah.
Spoilers.
Hey, you're really into the soundtrack, aren't you?
I'm just go explosions.
And of course,
Oh,
Captain
this
Falcon passes him.
You think I'd let you pass me that easy? Bring it on!
Falcon win. Okay, so that was
F-Zero GP Legend Episode 1, and
not bad. I mean, for a first time.
yeah, but again, this is also after I had several episodes for practice for
Yeah.
Zatch Bell and everything. And honestly, it was a little bit easier because F-Zero did have a prior dub, but yeah, of course I did change the writing and everything.
Any final thoughts on
I have to say, guys, the ending song here is, yeah, it doesn't compare to the opening, honestly.
Yeah.
That usually is the case, though, for a lot of anime, right? The
Yeah.
opening song is usually better than the ending song. I think the reason why is because they want you to see the next episode and everything.
Yeah.
So it makes you kind of like go down from this high you're on from
Yeah.
watching the episode. And this is the only series where we can do a next episode preview because we have the music for it.
Yeah.
Because with Zatch Bell and Kaiji, we don't have the music for it because they don't release all the soundtracks. Or with Zatch Bell, I don't know how to make the opening into an 8-bit or something because that's kind of what the next episode preview for Zatch Bell is. It's an 8-bit thing. You know how to make 8-bit songs?
No, I don't.
Okay, well, we got to figure that out somehow.
Well,
Oh yeah, I love Bart's lesson at the end here. He looks like he's a marionette. It's kind of funny the way he moves like this.
On the next episode. This next race is one of the largest possible, sponsored by all the planets in the universe. Wait, that's already been done? Well, I'm sure that race wasn't as big as this one is, because the winner of this race will be none other than Captain Falcon. But of course, there will be some others trying to win the prize money to use it for you, because the amount is simply out of this world. That's why Rick and his friends are going to try their best to make sure Zoda doesn't get the prize money. What? You're wondering who I am? Unfortunately, that's all the time we have today. Till next time.
okay, sure.
Were you wondering what that was?
Yeah, okay, whatever. Well, I guess that's about it.
So what are we gonna do next?
I don't know. Probably turn off the video first.
Yeah, and then, but what episode do you think we should do next?
Well, let's turn this off and we'll think about it.
All right.
Why don't we do another anime review?
What exactly?
Well, there was a couple we didn't get to. We didn't get to Awari no Seraph. We didn't get to
Awari no Seraph. That's what it's
Seraph
called.
at the End.
Seraph at the end.
It's like ones that we could. I mean, ones that we could possibly, get to dubbing.
Yeah.
Yeah, Kiss Anime is what I use, but it doesn't really matter. Let's see what else.
And next time we do Orimonogatari, we have to bring my girlfriend in.
All right.
Because she is a romance
Is she good
addict.
at voice? Is she good at voices?
What?
Is she good at voices?
She's getting better. I mean,
To be
honestly,
completely honest, so far it's really only been the 3 characters that have really been doing much of anything.
what do you mean?
Suna, Goto, and what's her name, the girl?
Yamato.
Yeah.
Oh.